What's going on, beautiful people? It's your boy Terrence Gibson here. About to start you off with my CDL truck driver journey. So I'm in the beginning. I know a lot of times they come on in these videos with these awesome videos, seeing these 18-year-old, 19-year-olds, 20-year-olds just doing some great things, man. And I'm just so happy that they're out there being productive and not doing this fast money because we all had that opportunity at that young age, but it's better just to go ahead and get it. You know what I'm saying? So me coming into CDL is a little bit different than a lot of these guys. I'm gonna say everybody because my demographics is I'm 46. So I done did a whole lot of things in my lifetime before now. So you go from Army, first up in the Army, then I went to law enforcement deputy at Norfolk Sheriff's Office, moved over to Clayton County Sheriff's. Well, actually, first did GEO, where I did federal. Um, Inmates, and at Norfolk, I actually worked with the U.S. Marshals. So I got a lot of law enforcement work with the U.S. Marshals, did a whole lot of cases, Michael Vick, a whole bunch of serial killers, the dude that was stealing parts from the Titanic. And I did a lot of stuff in my lifetime. I'm a little older than some of these young guys, and it's awesome to see their journey because I know they're starting off good. And I came to realize, like, why didn't I just do this before? Like I was in law enforcement, like, what I'm saying, like bullets and inmates and guns and all this other crazy stuff. And the money is all right, but it ain't that good. Now when I moved to the Clayton County Sheriff's Office, moving up the rank, all the way to the highest rank I could ever hold was major. I did for in law enforcement, so I made it to the highest rank I could make it to in major. And then just to get it all taken away, being erroneously fired. So the whole thing was, do something that's beneficial for me and my family. Not to mention, I already have an established YouTube page that I do a lot of other investing in. But I want to do something. I'm getting a little older, but I still feel young, and I don't want to get. And sometimes this online stuff you get lazy because you're just sitting on a computer and you're just building from there. So and then you can go places in that, but it gets kind of boring. So it's kind of some stuff I want to do. So I can have more stuff to put on paper because then explaining and trying to find your trading documents and your investment documents, and then this company don't exist, and then that company don't exist no more. It just get a lot. So we're doing something different, and I don't know why I've been doing. My dad always drove trucks. He always had a CDL my whole life. That I could remember. He's always been a driver. So I should have did it a long time ago. Now that I think about that you do things and then you enjoy them. Yes, I made it up to major, the highest rank I could make it to in the sheriff's office in 9 years when it took most people 25 years. Yeah, I could have did stuff different. I still had fun, but I'm thinking of something that, you can do and you can build that nobody can take from you because you got to mess this one up yourself. You know what I'm saying? So this is my new walk in life. So I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen on these other side and then bring up some pictures. I'm just going from this. I'm in the beginning. So I don't start school till Monday. So I'm just going to go over some of the things that I did so far and some things that hopefully that can help other people. Um so let me go down here, pull these pictures up. Okay, so first thing I'll show you is the picture I took when I first got mine. So I got this picture right here, just me holding up, and I just already, took out the information, but this is me when I just passed it. So I got the information from who my future son-in-law. He sent me the information, gave me an app. I'm gonna show you that in a minute too. And I just studied the app, and I took my test. Started studying on Monday, took my test on Friday. Almost aced it. It was like three questions that was air brake question that wasn't on the app, but that ain't gonna kill you from failing. Now, if you don't study and then you get those questions wrong, yeah, then you'll have problems. But I would say read over air brakes from the book. Because that app didn't have those questions on it. Because I mean, I pretty much memorized the whole thing, but just going through the practice questions, it made it easy. So passed on the Friday. Um, it's a better view of my learner permit. So I got it. So I already have that. And now I start school. I chose Roadmaster because they was just, I mean, on it. I've already had a interview with Werner. I already had like they just were on it, on it, on it, on it, on it. I already did my physical. So all that stuff is already done. Everything's done. All I'm ready to do is start work on school Monday. Now, I might not take the position with Werner. I may be looking for something else. Just even looking at these young guys, and it's Coca-Cola, you got Pepsi. I got a couple other places that I'm looking at. But just wanted to start my journey on this because I see it's awesome. I love doing YouTube. I love starting journeys, and I see the journey that other people are doing. So I'm going to definitely add mines to it. Let's see. I got about 2 more pictures, and then we'll be done here. Let's see. Okay, that's that. And let's go to downloads. Okay. All right. Yeah. And obviously you can see from some of my pictures, like I've done things. I mean, not only am I I'm a Christian, ordained minister, husband, father of 3 boys, 3 girls. Well, I can't even say boys and girls because my baby's 21. So I did a lot in my lifetime. So still just trucking on, trucking on, trucking on. And we're all military. So all 3 boys Army, oldest girl Air Force, middle girl Marines, youngest baby looking at Air Force. Um so just to see if that's what she wants to do. But we're all military. And how do we get to do all these things? Because of this. You can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. That's it. Nothing else, nothing more. He's my source. He gives me the strength to do everything I need to do. All right. So what I'm looking for over here is okay. Here we go. So when you get the app, I'm trying to find if I can go to my Play Store and open up the app on my computer too. But when you get the app, it's just a basic app. I'm gonna pull it up on my phone. So when you go, it's a CDL prep app. See how good you can. CDL. Maybe let me see. I know how to do it. Take this down. Go back to Zoom. Stop. Stop sharing for a second. So when you get the app, is the one right there. It says CDL Prep. That app right there. You just go to the App Store. Okay, let me just go to the App Store. Pull it up for you. You got to get this app. Well, you just go to your App Store, type in CDL Prep. And it's this one. Let's do this. Choose background. All right, let's do this. There we go. Now you can see it. So it says CDL Prep. Look like it got a crosshairs on it. You just get that one. That's the one you want. Don't worry about none of the other ones. Get that one. It says CDL Prep. It got the crosshairs. Man, I still got this thing. Let me close this. I don't know how good you can see it. Yeah. CDL Prep. And it just got the crosshair. Look like a steering wheel. That's the one that you want. You can see that pretty good. So you get that app. And then once you get that app and you start going through that app, so now I'm gonna go back to the app. It comes open and it got like the practice test mode. Hold on, stand by real quick. Oh, right, yeah. See, I know better. I already know how to do all these things. So I just went to something where I can actually show you what I was doing. All right, so let's take these off. Go over here to the app. This is it right here. CDL Prep. Right there. I'm gonna click on it. And when you in the app, you see at the top where it says air brakes, I'm gonna click on that down arrow. So I clicked on this down arrow, and now this comes up. So the only ones you need to study for your CDLA, all you're getting is CDLA at this point, is general knowledge, combinations, and air brakes. That's it. And once you pass that, then start studying hazmat and the rest of these. So when it's time for your endorsements, you'll have them. But the only three that you need to pass your test is these three, right? So when you click on general knowledge, and then you click on practice mode, and then it's 240 questions. Now it's going to be a lot the first time you go through these first 240 because it's going to be the first time you ever went through. But the second time is going to be half the time. Then the third time is going to be like one third, one third of the time. It's going to go faster because you're going to start taking these in. But study these. I'm trying to tell you, I pretty much aced this one. I pretty much aced. I think I got one wrong, and that's because I didn't read through the question. I just answered something too fast because I was just flowing. And I don't think I got a question wrong until I got almost into my late 30s on the questions. Because you don't have to take all the questions if you're getting them all right. It'll stop. Soon as you get what you need, it'll stop. So yeah, so you got 240 questions. That's what you're gonna take on your first one, right? You go through all them, get them, then you'll come out of general knowledge, then go to combinations. And how I did it was I actually went through general knowledge about 2, 3 times. Then I went to combinations because it's only 65 questions. So 65, get them in. Go through. It's going to be a little long the first time, but after the second time, it's going to be like half the time because you getting these questions. So really what you're doing is just paying. If you don't know it, just click it. And then after you, like say, I'm going to get this one wrong. Okay, say, where should the tractor be when you inspect the landing gear after uncoupling the trailer? So, okay, where's the tractor frame under the trailer? Completely clear from the trailer with the fifth wheel directly beneath the kingpin. No, you don't. It don't need to be there. Click no, you don't need to be there with the tractor frame under the trailer. So you click that, click submit. Boom, got it right. All right. All right. So I'm gonna get this one wrong on purpose. So while driving another vehicle, under good conditions, you should allow at least 1 second between your vehicle and the vehicle head blank feet of your vehicle length. All right. So it says 1 foot. So it says 1 second per. It's going to be 10. That's going to be answer, right? I'm already tell you the answer, but I'm gonna click 30. All right. So now it's telling you it's 10, right? And I'm only this is my knowledge just from this app. So I don't want you to think that I didn't study this all these. I mean, even I was in the army, I was just doing warehousing. We had to hook these trucks up and all that stuff, but we were no master or no trucker, and then you didn't have to take no test to do that. All right. So CY. So you see at the bottom where it says CY, read these. The more and more you read these, when you get them wrong, just always click CY, read through, steer gently. It'll process in your mind. Like I'm 46 telling you how to process something in your mind. So if you're like 19, 18 reading this, it's gonna be a breeze. But for people who think they don't know or they can't learn, I did a lot of stuff in my lifetime and I still do a lot of stuff. So if I can sit down here for a few days and get this in and pass it, almost ace the test, you can do it too. All right. And I just did it with this app. Obviously, first and foremost, by the grace of God. Then use this app. All right. So that's what you do. You'll read that. And then sooner or later, you'll have them all in there and you'll know why it's the right answer. And then next time you come, you'll pick the right answer. All right. So then you'll come from combinations, then you'll go to air brakes and you'll click practice mode. And it's 71 questions. Go through. So it says an application pressure gauge shows you how much air pressure so it's either have in the modulating control valve, have in the air tanks, or applying to the brakes. So it says application and applying. So a lot of times you can make this make sense to yourself. Like, so if you click applying, see, like just write it's application and applying, same word. So if you get to a point where you just don't know and you want to learn, and you're at the test and you're like, oh my gosh, I can't remember to answer this question. Use the words in the sentence with the words inside the answers. And that's how you can kind of get it. So spring brake used on the chamber is in a straight truck will bring you to a stop when air pressure drops below. Okay, so it'll bring you to a stop when air block drops below 60. So we're gonna click 100. Okay. So here we go. Now you're gonna see why. Tractor and straight truck spring brakes will come fully on when air pressure drops to a range of 20 to 45 psi, typically 20 to 30 psi. See? So I clicked on that so you can go ahead and read what the answer is. So the answer is 20. But see, once you get this wrong, you're not really getting it wrong because it's not the test at the DMV. This is the answer you got wrong here, and then you can read this. So the next time you'll see it, you're like, oh yeah, the straight truck will bring you to a stop air pressure below when it hits 20 psi. Then you can go through that and go straight through. And I made this little video a little longer than most people, most videos, but I do YouTube videos anyway. But I just wanted to be more in depth for what I was showing you. So that's the only three that you need, people. That's the only three that you need when you go through here. And let's see, like I said, when you go through, you come to the top, you see where it says air brakes up here at the top. You click on that down arrow and it gives you all the different and then it'll keep score too. So you'll know how many you got right, how many you got wrong. And like I said, you only need the top three. You only need the top three. Those three that's right there. And you don't need none of these until you want to get these endorsements. So I would, like I said, take these three, ace the test, go ace your test, get your test, get it before you go to school. I would say, I mean, it's not gonna take you that much time. If you already in school and you're just finding out about this app, do what you got to do. But I would get this before I even go to school, because when you go to school, now you're just learning more from the instructor because they got to reteach it to you anyway. So that's just the way it is. So they got to reteach it to you anyway, but you'll be way ahead of the game, and it'll make more sense when you're getting it applied in school because you already got the knowledge in your head from this app. But this app is perfect, people. It's perfect for you to. I'm trying to tell you, like I said, I went and studied this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and went and took my test on Friday morning, and almost aced it. It only costs $45 to take the test. All right. So went from here, took this test, and then after that I was getting with my man, trying to figure out, where I wanted to go to school. I already called a couple schools. I went to Roadmaster. So I'm gonna do a video for that later about going to Roadmaster for the first time, but I went to Roadmaster. And the funny thing is when I went to Roadmaster, one of my battle buddies from the sheriff's office, he was with every time I went to a different sheriff's office to apply, this guy was there, and we became real good friends. We started Clayton County Sheriff's Office at the same time. And he is an instructor there. And he was already telling me to been getting my stuff. I just never thought about it until going there to kind of find out that he's actually at that school. So it's crazy. So that's how I picked Roadmaster, and Roadmaster is an excellent school too. Their reputation is just like far beyond most. So that's the thing there. And I'm gonna show you another video on me going to Roadmasters. I'll set that up next. But I just wanted to make sure I got on here and let you know that you can do this, man. You don't have to go out there and get that fast money. You don't have to do out there and do no crazy stuff. You got people. I'm 46. If I can do it, you can do it. You know what I'm saying? All you young bulls, 19 years old, like look on YouTube. Just put 19-year-old CDL and look at these young bulls. They killing it. Like I was just watching a video. I'm gonna take it off of this real quick. Stop sharing from here, and then I'm gonna start sharing back on this screen. All right, so back on this screen, move this back over here. So you can see here, like I just took a picture of it and put it here. General knowledge, combination, air brakes. These are the three. This is all that you need. All that you need. You don't need nothing else but those three. So I'm gonna come here, make a big old circle. Boom. All right. So that's all you're gonna need for that. So I believe I gave you enough off of that. I already showed you what the app was on the app channel. So if you just go right back and you know what? Did I even go over how to find it on it? You know what? Hold on. Give me a few more seconds. And let me see. I'm stop share. I'm gonna share my phone again. All right, go back to my I'm gonna go over this real quick and then we'll be done. That's another thing. Being an instructor, being a leader, being a teacher. I don't like doing anything. Being a pastor, don't like going over nothing without making sure everybody gets what they're supposed to get. All right. So on my phone, you can see the app, right? But I want you to go to App Store, type in CDL prep, because there's a bunch of them. Just want to make sure you get the right one. And you want this one right here. That's it. Commercial driver's license. It got that. It's the only one that got that. Look like a crosshairs. It's a steering wheel, but it look like crosshairs from the military. That's what it reminds me of. PTSD will make you only see certain things, but that's what reminds me of crosshairs on the rifle. That's it. I'm not saying nothing wrong with the rest of these. I don't know nothing about them, but this is the one right here. Free. Open it, and then you can go through and get everything because mine's already there. So I just click open on there and it takes me straight to where I need to be. And only things you need is general knowledge, combination, and air brakes. And you can do them all here, but just get it in. Just take you out like a week. Go through, general knowledge like 3 times, go through combinations, 2 to 3 times, and then go to air brakes 2 to 3 times, then go through them all once before you go take your test. I went through them all Thursday night. Went and took my test in the morning. It was just like, oh, taking candy from a baby. That's how easy it was. All right. All right. So stop sharing over here. Start back sharing over there. All right. And let's see. And I think that's about it that I have to share for this first video. So I already showed you I got my permit, and Roadmasters is the first school that I went to. Had a couple interviews with a couple schools, but Roadmaster is the one that I chose. I was going to go to 160 and all the rest of them, but this one is just, yeah, got to them first, and then they have everything that I need. So I'm going to pick Roadmasters. Well, I already picked Roadmasters. I actually start on Monday. Matter of fact, I can show you that too. Let's see. Pull that up real quick. And then we go ahead and end this video. Where's boom, 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 boom. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Yep, let's give you a quick little preview of this. All right, so that's me getting it. It tells you welcome to Roadmaster. So I start Monday, and then this is a list of all the stuff that I'm gonna need when I go in on Monday. The stuff that I need to bring with me when I go. So that's pretty much it, people. This is the first video of my CDL journey. Going to be bringing you more. I'm going to post the next one for just me going to Roadmaster, so you can see that one also. And that's more of a video thing, just me going in and coming out and what I had to say at those days. All right, beautiful people. Like, subscribe, rock that bell, join our team. Let's go. Let's grow. Do your thing. Live, 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 live. God bless you.